Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in this video, we are going to be focusing on the former 3 most wanted men for the parish of Westmoreland. Well, 3 of the most wanted men for Westmoreland. Coming up later, we are going to be giving you the news roundup. We are going to be telling you about a shooting incident at Grangeville in the parish of Westmoreland where 3 people were shot. We are also going to be telling you about an incident in Negril where a man was killed. The person who is suspected to have carried out this act is the son of a gangster from Kingston. You're going to want to stick around for those stories. But in this video, we are going to be telling you about Andre Hinds, popularly known as Crimist, also known as Bunny, as also Moses Ramsey, popularly known as SATAN and Devannie Bennett, also known as Santa. For close to 2 years, these 3 persons, they have been on the Westmoreland Police most wanted list. We told you why Andre Hinds, he was on the list. His bigger brother was killed on September 30, 2020. The same night, Bunny and another man, they took revenge. They shot and killed a guy named rges. He was popularly known as Man. But in that incident, they also shot and killed Antonica Wedderburn. She was popularly known as Skettle. Skettle, at the time she was killed, she was 8 months pregnant. And bear in mind, Bunny, he suspected that rges, popularly known as Man, he was involved in his brother's killing. Antonica Reed is Man's cousin. And we know that she was not involved. It's just that she was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And Bunny, he decided that anybody who him seen at the shop, dirt for them. So he got wanted from then. You would have heard the stories. We have carried many stories about them. So on Saturday, February 12, 2022, the allegations are that the police, the Westmoreland Police, they went into the hills of Aldear, where the 3 men, they were spotted. The police are alleging that this resulted in a running gun battle. At the end of it, Andre Hinds, popularly known as Bunny, he was shot and killed. It is said that both his cronies, they made good their escape. Deputy Superintendent Hamilton, he had given Santa and Satan up until yesterday to give up themselves.
They would have left the Hudson Street area where there's currently a zone of special operation in effect, and they chose this hilly terrain of Aldear to exact more mayhem on the community along with his accomplices. Today was the end of that for Hinds. However, Devannie Bennett, OC Santa, and Moses Ramsey, OC Moses, are 2 men that were currently personally shot at the police this morning, and they have been wanted before that incident for other crimes committed in the Westmoreland Police Division. We are saying to those men, you need to turn yourself in, find a lawyer, a pastor, or some representative and turn yourself into the police no later than 12 noon, Monday, February 14th.
First, before midday, Devannie Bennett, popularly known as Santa, he gave up himself to the police. But by afternoon, Moses Ramsey, popularly known as Satan, he also handed over himself to the police in the company of his lawyer. Now, here is what we are going to be focusing on. Because we carried that story over the weekend and we told you of the last known atrocity that Bunny was involved in. That is before he met his demise. We are also going to be telling you what Moses Ramsey and Devannie Bennett, we are going to be telling you what they have been charged for by the police since they handed in themselves. We are also learning that other charges are yet to come. So it is said that Bunny, before he met his demise, he was in an intimate relationship with a female. It is said that this female, she's a bartender. Bunny, he got involved with her. Now, another man was also seeing this woman. So on Thursday, February 10th, 2022, early in the morning, the allegations are that Bunny, he and his two cronies, they went to this man's house. When they went there, the man and the female who Bunny was in a relationship with, they were spotted. But it is said that the man and the female, they spotted Bunny and his crew before they spot them. So they managed to run inside of the house and lock up themselves. Bunny and his crew, they opened gunfire at the man and the woman, but they were not hurt. When Bunny realized that he was not going to be able to kill any of these persons, he opened fire on the man's motorcycle. This motorcycle is a brown CG150 solar motorcycle. Bunny fired shots in the gas tank of the motorcycle. As a result, it caught fire and burst into flames. So Bunny, he went there to kill this man and maybe the woman too, because he found out that this woman was sleeping with that man. Is that a bad man or is that a girl clown? We don't disrespect woman, you know. When we say girl clown, for those who know that term, it's not a disrespect to any female. It is more a disrespect to the man who is involved. So is Bunny a bad man or a girl clown? Eh? Oh, you're so bad. And you want to go kill a man for a woman. And you also wanted to kill the woman because the woman gave away what you deem as your property. And you say you're a bad man? No. Since Santa and Satan gave up themselves to the police, Moses Ramsey is also known as Sheller, but he's also known as Satan. He has been arrested and charged by the police. He has been charged for assault at common law, discharging a weapon within 40 yards of a public thoroughfare, illegal possession of firearm, and malicious destruction of property. This incident, it took place Sunday, November 14, 2021, in the early morning. It took place at Darling Street in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, what we are learning in this incident is that Moses, aka Satan, he was in a relationship with a lady. It is said that he found out something. Make it rest right there, so. But Moses went to the lady's yard in the early morning. The allegations are that he was armed with a gun. And seeing Moses, this lady, she ran off, but she was chased by Moses, who caught up with her and held on to her. It is said that he fired one shot in the air, threatening to kill this lady. Some relatives who were there, they intervened. So they managed to pull away the lady from Moses. And the lady, she managed to run away to another yard. While she was over the yard, she saw smoke coming from a section of her yard. Moses, he then went away. When checks were made, it was found out that Moses, he set fire to the lady's queen-size bed. He also set fire to a good amount of her clothing. So, you see what I tell you about the girl clown business? This man, you know, real bad man, most wanted man. And he went to his, well, I'm not sure if it was his lover or his former lover's yard, because he heard something. Brandished a gun, threatening to kill her. What did Moses do? What did this big bad man do? Burn up her bed. Because based on what he's hearing, she have to go find her next bed to do what he was accusing her of doing. And then them say them a bad man, not true? Eh? And then say them a bad man. Most wanted man. Now have you hit on the like button as yet? Have you hit on the like button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Now, on to Mr. Devannie Bennett, popularly known as Santa. He was one of Westmoreland's most wanted men, and he used to par with Andre Hinds and Moses Ramsey. So, Santa, he gave up himself to the police yesterday. Now, if you look at the screen, you'll see a thumbnail. Was brothers dirting over a woman? In other words, was brothers killing over a woman? We carried that story on Thursday, December 1, 2021. We told you that a man, his name is Clovis Forrester. He was popularly known as Brother. He was 51 years old and he was a carpenter. He lived at Upstreet, Belmont, in the parish of Westmoreland. We told you that Brother, he had gone to visit some relatives in the Aldeer community. After he left and went a short distance away, loud explosions were heard, sounding like gunshots. Persons ran out to see what was happening and they saw Brother running on a dirt track. He fell on the dirt track. Residents went over him and Brother was able to tell them who shot him and why the person shot him. It is said that Brother, he told the persons that it was Santa who shot him. And he told them that Santa shot him because he might deal with so and so. I won't call the name of the female. He told them that for a while now, Santa has been threatening him to leave him woman alone. Brother, he was assisted to the Salomar Hospital, where he died whilst undergoing treatment. Brother had received gunshot wounds to his neck and his abdomen. When that crime scene was processed, our information is that 15 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So the allegations are that Santa, he emptied a clip at Brother. So Santa, big bad man Santa, him kill Brother over a woman. And that's the allegation. And them say them a bad man, not true. And then say them a bad man. So yesterday morning, Santa would have seen photographs of Andre Hinds, the leader for his gang, popularly known as Bunny. Now look on your screen. You see the mouth? That is the mouth. Have you seen the picture? Where Bunny head split up in about 4 different pieces? That is how his mouth look and that photograph. So we can show the entire photograph on YouTube. So we take off the mouth and we put it right there. You see how the mouth set? I am sure that is what Santa and Satan would have seen. And when they listen to what Deputy Superintendent Hamilton said, them decide, he better we go give up himself. He better we go to prison, go rub few years and come back. Because gunshot, although we shot whole heap of people, we are used to giving, not receiving. So them give up themselves, and as they are charged, we are going to be telling you exactly what they are charged for. Stay tuned. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.